Welcome to episode 19 of B&D Talking Sports with your boys Butch and Dominic. We're a weekly podcast show that we record usually Tuesdays or Wednesdays of each week and have it posted on YouTube. This week's episode, we're going to be talking about the Tua Miami Dolphins and benching Tua and kind of what his future could look like. We're going to talk about our top 5 NFL games from last week, and also the top 5 games to watch this week coming up in the NFL. We're going to make some our NFL picks for this week. Then we're going to break down who we think is pretenders and contenders for the Super Bowl, and then also we'll go over the college football bracket and make our picks for that too. Who we think will win the national championship. But starting off, Miami Dolphins announced yesterday on Wednesday that they were benching Tua Tagovailoa. I know I butchered his last name, I can't say it right, but we're going to just kind of talk about like what possibly could be his future going forward. Is it with the Dolphins or is his time with the Dolphins finished? He's going to be their third string emergency quarterback. Rookie Quinn Ewers is getting the start. Zach Wilson will be his backup at second string, and then Tua will be the third string emergency quarterback. So really, there just kind of shows all signs that they're done with Tua, whether they cut him after the season or if they try to use him as trade bait. I think with his contract, it's going to be hard for them to trade him. So I think it's going to be kind of like the Russell Wilson and Denver Broncos situation, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But just kind of look at it career-wise, Tua's his completion percentage is 67.9%, probably about average of what the NFL quarterback is. This is through 6 seasons. He has 17,913 passing yards, passer rating of 96.2, probably right around average, league average again. A touchdown interception ratio of 118 to 54. He had 472 rushing yards, 6 rushing touchdowns in his career. He has a career NFL win record of 44-31, so he's above 500. So he's shown that he can win games.
It's just staying healthy.
I mean, in his 6 seasons, he's had three concussions. He had 1 in college, so 4 concussions in pretty much his college and professional career. Like, can he stay healthy? That's the biggest thing. And did all them concussions actually take a toll on him? He don't look like the same quarterback he was a couple years ago. But
I mean, if you had all those concussions, would you think you cleared it too?
Now, all right. So if they would cut him, they would be on the hook for $99 million dead cap over the next 2 years. I think it's 56 in 2026, and then it would be 43 in 2027. We've seen it happen before with Russell Wilson, where the Broncos cut him, and they had $83 million dead cap, and they were able to you could spread it over 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Also, Aaron Rodgers, his is not near as much. His is with the Jets. His is $49 million of dead cap that the Jets took on. So there's teams willing to actually take that, cut their losses and take that dead cap. I mean, you see what the Broncos are doing this year, and they're still they're in the second year of Russell Wilson's dead cap money.
Yeah.
So I think his time in Miami's done. I'm not sure about. I think there's going to be a team that's willing to take a chance on him.
Yeah. I mean, you see all these quarterbacks nowadays who get either cut from the first first team and then come out to the second team and play better. So maybe that's us.
And like the way I see it, like he could pull Russell Wilson if they do cut him. He could say, "Hey, I'll just go play for the league minimum for a team."
Yeah.
Which would be like $1 million because Dolphins are still going to be paying him $56 million next year.
Yeah.
So it's like they still owe him a lot of money. Whether they decide, really, it could be just a whole new regime down there. They already fired their GM. It looks like Mike McDaniels is on the hot seat.
Crazy. Just last week we was talking. Oh, Dolphins are heating up.
Are turning it around.
Yeah, and then they played Steelers
and that ass whooped.
I mean, the fact that they was winning, they won all those games in a row without the number one receiver, Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, they traded away a lot of their good players there.
Yeah,
they were sellers at the trade deadline. So it's like, or how to say, also a move like this. I mean, the owner has to give them the blessing because they're the ones that they have to be on board with this.
Yeah.
So that's what makes me think it's going to be. They're done with Tua and Miami. Yeah.
Kind of like Kyle Murray.
Yeah.
Connor's losing faith in him. I don't know.
I wish they could end up doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know the numbers on them. There ain't as much talk about that because his was benching because of injuries, and they wanted him to get healthy, but then they pretty much ended up shutting him down for the whole year.
Yeah.
Will he be back? You don't know, but like I think the Dolphins, like I said, Dolphins owners are on board with Tua being benched. I think they're willing to cut their losses. Now, with that being said, will they still like, all right, hey, we're doing this because of like Tua, but are we going to still give Mike McDaniels another shot with another quarterback?
I mean, I think it also depends on like testing the rookie, Quinn Ewers.
Yeah, I mean he was at first he was projected to be like number 1 overall pick in this past draft, but he ended up having a not so great season at Texas, a couple of injuries, and he ends up falling to the 7th round.
But plus, if there's any team to start your rookie quarterback like in the defense, it's that because they play the Bengals this week. Yeah. That Bengals defense is not all that. So it's a better situation than what. Who was the one quarterback who's from rookie quarterback that got started? Was it Shador?
Yeah, Shador.
Yeah, but he had like basically a tough team to start off with.
Yeah.
So I mean, Cruz might have.
Quinn Ewers, I mean, you never know. I mean, they still got that one game. HN is one of the top running backs in the league. They have one of the top running games in the league. So they don't fully have to rely on Quinn Ewers' arm.
Yeah.
They just can't. He just can't go out and make the same type of mistakes that Tua was making.
Yeah.
That ended up eventually leaving him being benched. Now, this is hypotheticals. All right. If you guys follow me on Facebook or X or anything like that, you will see one of my posts I made earlier. It's talking because I'm a Falcons fan. All right. Now listen to me. All right. You don't. I'm putting you on the spot for this. All right. So if Dolphins cut Tua, all right. So he's going to be getting paid. More likely we're cutting Cousins at the end of the season because you're not.
He's projected number 1.
I know.
One next season.
I don't think we keep Kirk Cousins on there. Penix probably ain't going to be ready for week 1. You go with a bridge quarterback. All right. Say Dolphins cut Tua, and he's willing to do what Russell Wilson did, sign with league minimum because Dolphins going to be paying him $56 million next year. Would you take Tua as your gap quarterback until Penix is healthy? It gives you a veteran presence that doesn't cost a whole lot for kind of like, and it makes it where you don't have to really rush Penix back coming off of his third torn ACL in 6 seasons.
I mean, I would, because he can throw that ball deep, so
and
that would unlock maybe Drake London's deep ball.
Also, he's an accurate quarterback.
Yeah.
He is an accurate quarterback. He just needs to I think he needs I think he needs a fresh start and maybe a little better coaching. All right. I'm just saying, like, it could be because if we cut Cousins, we're still going to have $35 million dead cap.
Yeah.
But we can spread that over 2 seasons, which would free up some money. That's the main reason I think they're going to cut Cousins. For this season coming up, they're going to save. It's going to create a $27 million saving by cutting him. But you are going to have some dead cap.
Yeah.
And then you bring in, I'm not saying Tua would do this. Like I said, it's all hypothetical. If Tua would come in with a Russell Wilson type deal, 1 year minimum, even Aaron Rodgers deal. I mean, he 1 year, $10 million.
Yeah.
Like, you're getting a cheap veteran presence.
Playoff experience.
Playoff a little bit. I mean, it wasn't great playoff experience, but it's playoff experience.
Yeah, that's more than what we have now.
That's what. But,
but
you get what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
it would but it also will come down to Atlanta's coaching staff next year. So if it is a new regime,
I don't even know how that's going to go next year.
Yeah, if it's a new regime. Because they're not, if they bring in a new GM and a new coach, they're not going to be tied to Michael Penix.
No.
Will he still get that opportunity? I think so. But like I said, this just coming like more going back to like I think he would give you enough presence and I'm not going to say leadership because the things he's been saying in the press conferences and throwing team players under the bus and stuff like that this year.
I mean, Bull threw himself under the bus, so that's leadership. So
yeah, so like I'm thinking like I said, it's hypotheticals. Who knows? Dolphins might not even get rid of it. They might just be like, I mean, it could be a kind of a Bryce Young benching and resetting. It was a lot earlier in the season.
Well, if I'm Quinn Ewers, I hope it's not a Bryce Young situation, because I'm not trying to get in a car accident.
Well, true. But you get what I'm saying. He got benched, and then he came back and he played better.
Yeah.
He kind of he had a chance to get a fresh perspective. They benched Tua.
Humbling.
Yeah, humbling, fresh experience. And then, I mean, they did it to Tua earlier in the year where Quinn Ewers came in and played, but then Tua started the very next game.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, what? I mean, like I said, this is all hypotheticals. It could, all this talk right here could mean nothing in the long run because they could just be, like I said, it could be just a benching kind of see. I think it's more to see what they got in Quinn Ewers.
Yeah. We're already limited in playoffs. So.
Yeah, they have nothing to play for.
It's kind of, we said something it's kind of like a couple years ago when we started Desmond Little.
Yeah.
When
you want to see what you got in your young quarterback. Like I said, in my opinion, Dolphins are done with Tua. I think his time in Miami has come to an end.
Yeah.
It's ran its course. I think he will be on a new team next year. there is going to be a team that gives him an opportunity. I'm not going to say he's done and out of the league. There is going to be a team that gives him an opportunity. It's going to be a 1-year proven deal.
Yeah.
And you never know. He could go out there and kind of shine.
Well, didn't it, like Dan Jones had like a prove yourself deal this year?
Yeah, he had 1 year.
And well, he was playing MVP early in the season. So that's just kind of like my take. Like I said, I wanted to get your opinion.
I wanted to see what you would think of it. If we would go for two, if you would like, I didn't want to tell you anything about it earlier because then I'm putting you on the spot, making you like actually you don't have time to think about it, and you're actually giving a prep like, all right. So I think, I mean, in my opinion, I would say yes, but you never know. I mean, Raheem Morris even said that Kirk Cousins week 1 is a possibility if Penix ain't ready, but
hold on.
it's a possibility Raheem Morris isn't even there next year. So
yeah,
we'll kind of just see. It's like I said, it's these next couple weeks. Like I can't believe the season's almost over.
Yeah.
I mean, we got 3 games left of regular season and then playoffs start. College football starts tomorrow night.
Yeah,
college football playoffs start tomorrow night, round 1
in Oklahoma.
So it's like
soon we'll be talking about basketball.
Yeah.
Maybe baseball.
Yeah.
Maybe hockey once in a while.
Well, we'll still talk about football because like there's gonna be some coach firings, some coach hirings. There's gonna be some dumbass player that gets in trouble in the off season and
maybe tennis.
So, but that's just kind of our thoughts on Tua.
Less than 1% chance of golf.
Yeah. Unless Scotty Scheffler gets arrested again, then we could talk about that. But
March Madness is coming up.
Yep.
In like 3 months.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe.
So, like I said, we're going to still find things to talk about. The episodes might get shorter once NFL season ends because we are 2 football guys that love talking football.
Yeah.
I mean, you like basketball.
I watch a lot of basketball.
I know, but we're more football guys than basketball.
I watched Game 7 of the World Series.
But
I know Wayne Gretzky for hockey. Is he hockey?
Yeah, he's hockey.
Yeah.
But
I know.
he retired.
Yeah, I know he's retired.
He retired before you were even born.
I know that.
But
I'm just I know some hockey players. Bill Cosby. Is that dude?
who?
Bill Cosby?
Bill Crosby? Cosby? Oh my God.
I just saw that hockey player named Bill Cosby.
Sidney Crosby.
Oh.
Oh my God. Bill Crosby's the one that he was an actor. And,
Oh, it's a coach. My bad. See.
I don't think that.
Oh damn. Track and field coach. See, I know track and field. Oh, he was coaching U.S. national women's hockey team.
I don't think that. Well, that's a different Bill Cosby than I'm talking about.
Hey, I know stuff.
All right, but
I know coaches.
next we're going to. Donald's going to go over his top 5 games from last week in the NFL.
Well, it was tough just choosing 5. Those were a lot of close games. My 5th place, I have the Packers losing the Broncos 34-26.
No, I think that like Broncos won that game. Yeah, I think it would have been a little
different.
It could have been a different outcome if Michael Parsons didn't get in that game. It's like, and then the thing is, you saw it soon. Like you knew what it was as soon as it happened.
Yeah.
As soon as you seen it, you knew it was a torn ACL. Didn't look good. So.
Well, I mean, all my time watching basketball, especially the playoffs last year in the NBA. Like, usually when my first instinct when I saw the non-contact injury was an ACL or Achilles.
Yep.
So, man, we had both. I think we had both of those this week. Oh, I do.
There's 2 torn ACLs.
2 torn ACLs. But fourth place, I have Seahawks beating up on the old man, Phil Quivers.
That was
18-16. 2 last minute field goals.
Well, Seahawks scored nothing but field goals.
Yeah.
In that game. Spoiled Phillip Rivers Cinderella story. So.
Yeah, so. Third place, I have the Falcons beating the Buccaneers 28-28 in Thursday Night Football.
28-28?
29-28. Hey, I'll throw a flag on you for that, okay?
Falcons is the only team to ever come back from a double-digit deficit after halftime and also have 19 penalties to win the game.
Skills.
Raheem Morris was coaching that game like he had nothing to lose.
Kyle Pitts.
Kyle
like that.
Legacy game.
Fourth overall pick, highest overall pick tight end.
Before you go, another question. Like I said,
I'm put on the spot again.
Kyle Pitts, legacy game this past week, 166 yards, 3 touchdowns. All right. What do you do with Kyle Pitts at the end of the season with him as free agent? Do you franchise tag him?
I thought I answered this question before.
I'm not sure.
I think you had. I think you've asked me this with Kyle because Kyle Pitts and Al Gio both being free agents at the end of the year.
Yeah. I think
my answer stays the same.
So
we sign him.
I'm gonna say franchise tagging.
Well, he's second in receiving yards tight ends.
I'm gonna say franchise tagging because so if you franchise tag him, whether you want to keep him for at least 1 more year, this goes out to say, hey, all right, you got to prove it year, another prove it year. Prove to us that you can do it 2 years in a row. All right.
Yeah.
Also, his value has gone up some. So if you don't see him in the long-term plans for this team, you franchise tag him and possibly trade him because now his value has went up. You just don't let him walk.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And he's came out and saying he wants to stay in Atlanta.
I want him to stay in Atlanta.
So
I want him to stay in
I
Atlanta.
know. But yeah, he had a legacy game right there. There's only one ever tight end ever to do what he did this past game, and that's had more than 150 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns. Now Shannon Sharp, which is the Hall of Fame.
You want to say to that? Give Kyle Pitts the MVP award.
But
I told you earlier this year.
So what they did in this past game, they had him in stride. They hit him in stride.
Something like Michael Penix can't do.
All right.
Like I've said before.
Kyle Pitts has to be hit in stride for him to get going. He's not a stop and go type receiver. He's not going to be able to just he had one screen that he was able to take off.
Yeah.
Why are you getting stressed?
No, I'm just don't get me started on those screen passes.
And they actually hit him in stride, and when he's able to catch the ball in stride, get full speed. You saw what he did to 2 of their corners. Pretty much took them out of the game.
Well, didn't they both come back?
The one came back, the other one did. But the other one, it looked like he was going to have some shoulder issues.
But no, hey, speaking of this game, you owe David Seals an apology.
Hey, he came up clutch. I was cussing him out after he dropped that wide open touchdown pass. I mean, he had two passes that he could have had for touchdowns, and he dropped both of them.
Did you expect anything else from a West Virginia player?
But then he came up clutch on that 4th down catch. I will give him that.
Yeah. Hey, that's something about West Virginia. We're consistent, but it doesn't matter if the scores go down by 50 or by 7. We'll make some clutch play.
And the thing is, the one that he made, the clutch play, the catch that he made, was a harder catch than the two that he dropped when he was open. Falling backwards, trying to outstretch to catch it.
Right, at number 2, I feel like we talk about this man somehow every week.
Josh Allen.
Superman. Josh Allen. Put on his cape again. Went into New England. Went into Foxborough and won 35-31 over the Patriots.
After being down 21-0.
Yeah, so he went.
I forget what, but his stats from his average like game passing average, rushing average, stuff like that in first half games compared to second half games is pretty much like double. It's like he goes in at halftime and he puts his cape in.
Well, it's like a superhero movie. In the first half of the movie, the villain might defeat him, and then the second half of the movie, the superhero does something, and he comes out, wins the final war. So, plus, was this before or after he announced the baby?
It was after.
It was
Man,
Superman of a baby?
think about this, how you say, this NFL season for Josh Allen, alright? He gets engaged.
Yeah.
Well, he's engaged. He gets married, alright?
Yeah.
He just goes out there, puts his Superman cape on week in and week out, and then he announced he's having a baby. And it's just like
Goes back out there, like either a day or two later, puts the cape back on. Hey, like a real superhero.
yeah.
He doesn't matter what's going on at home. He shows up, puts his cape on.
Yeah, it's,
Superman was in the building.
I told you that at the beginning of the season.
I'm not stopping this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then my game of the week. The Rams beating the Lions 41-34. And Matthew Stafford might be.
I think Stafford still holds a grudge against the Lions.
I
He says he doesn't, but
Well, I think so tonight's game might, because he's gonna be around Devontae Adams, who's his usual go-to guy in the red zone.
Yeah.
So
Puka's. He still got Puka. He still got Kyron Williams. He got.
I mean,
the tight ends.
Puka's been on live streaming all week, so
He just.
he's not even on the side quest.
Yeah, throwing the officials under the bus.
But
Yeah.
so well, yeah, he had all about it. But I feel like if he has a great game tonight around Devontae Adams, he definitely pushes his case towards the MVP.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. Just like, yes, he's having an MVP type season. Superman. Every week putting that cape on. Like, you cannot say he can't be in that MVP.
Oh, he's in the conversation.
Yeah.
But he's also in that conversation with the Drake May,
Yeah.
which
Stafford.
so Drake May like Lex Luthor right now.
I don't know.
I asked last week the Patriots. Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
So they always
Keep coming back.
keep coming back. So yeah, those are my top 5 games of last week. Now my top 5 games for this week coming up. Once again, there's a lot of good options, but at 5th place I have Sunday Night Football, the 11-3 Patriots at the 7-7 Baltimore Ravens.
Yes. Baltimore needs to win this game to keep their hopes alive.
Yeah.
They need Patriots. If Patriots win, they're still continuing their push to win the AFC.
Just well, if the Patriots win, they're in the playoffs.
Yeah, they got a playoff spot. The division, it's like we're going into week 15,
16.
week 16, and
No division yet.
yeah, it's crazy. The last time that happened was 2016.
Yeah. Say from my records, only 2 divisions can be clinched this week: the AFC West, the Broncos,
Yeah.
and then the NFC East, the Eagles. Because all they do is win 1 game.
Yeah, and they play the
And
Commanders.
they play Commanders on Saturday, so I lost mine. Here we go. Alright, but 4th place, I had this game on here because when I was looking at all the clinching scenarios, a lot of teams need this one team to lose. So it's the 8-6 Steelers at the 8-6 Detroit Lions. Let's see. Teams that can clinch a spot with a Lions loss and a win. With a win, they need a win and a Lions loss. The Bears can clinch a spot, the Packers can clinch a spot, and the 49ers can clinch a spot. And even if Seahawks lose tonight, as long as Lions lose, go in. So that's 4 teams that can clinch a spot with a Lions loss. 2 of them, like the 49ers and the Seahawks. It's if they win, they in. But even if they lose, well, in the Lions lose, they'll in.
Yeah.
So it's
Lions is like, how do you say? They're a good team. I think it's kind of like it was last year in the playoffs. Injuries ended up catching up with them.
Yes.
I think all the injuries to the Lions, it's catching them again this year, just a whole lot earlier than it did last season.
At 3rd place, I have the 10-4 Jacksonville Jaguars at the 12-2 Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
Jaguars are looking good lately.
Yeah. Trevor Lawrence had 6 touchdowns, 5 passing, 1 rushing last week.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it was against the Jets, but I guess I would say a rookie quarterback and Brady Cook. I want to say he did.
Yeah, Brady Cook. Yeah.
He's starting again this week.
Missouri's quarterback in college. So.
Oh, did you see Missouri's quarterback in the transfer portal?
I saw that, sadly. And then, my number 2 game, Saturday Night Football, I got the Packers 9-4-1 at the 10-4 Chicago Bears. Because the first time it was a good game.
Yeah.
This time, Packers don't have Michael Parsons.
Which I think that affects them.
Yes.
Great.
So and Chicago only lost by a touchdown last time. So maybe it could be. And then game of the week, I got Thursday Night Football, Rams Seahawks.
Yeah, that's
gonna be game of the week. Yeah. So
the thing is, I'll go ahead and make my pick for this game. I think Rams win this game.
I was going to ask you and then tell you the scenarios.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to go ahead and make our NFL picks?
Well, I thought so.
All right, we can go ahead and do our
I'm
NFL
ready
picks.
to go.
Yeah, that's fine. All right.
Alright, so Rams Seahawks.
I got the Rams winning. Seahawks defense is playing really, really good. Rams defense is playing great, but Rams offense is playing really good.
Yeah.
Seahawks offense has been struggling as of late.
Yeah. The Rams, the only NFC team to clinch playoff spots so far. Seattle, like I said earlier, can clinch a spot with either a win or a Lions loss. But I had Seattle. I have the Rams winning this game.
Yeah.
Next up, Saturday, 5 p.m. We got Eagles Commanders. Commanders already eliminated from playoffs, and then Eagles can clinch the division and a playoff spot with a win or a Cowboys loss. So I want Eagles this week.
I got Eagles beating up. I mean, yeah, they did play the Raiders last week, but they looked good doing it.
Yeah.
And 31-0.
Yeah. next Saturday night, the Bears, who can clinch a playoff spot for a win and a Lions loss, against the Packers, who can also clinch a playoff spot for a win and a Lions loss. So I
got the Bears.
I have the Bears because of
Parsons.
Yeah, Parsons being out, and it was such a close game last time.
Yeah.
And it's in Chicago.
Yeah, I got Chicago.
Maybe Indiana soon.
I just like the way them losing Parsons really hurts that defense because the whole entire defense was able to play better because of Parsons. Now, one player doesn't
make a
defense, but he's the closer of that defense.
Yeah.
He's the best player on there. He makes everybody else better.
Yeah.
So.
Next game, we got the Chargers against the Cowboys. Cowboys playing for the playoffs hopes because they have to win out. They need the Eagles to lose out. But the Chargers clinch a playoff spot if they win in either a Colts loss or a Texans loss. So
I think
I personally have the Cowboys winning this game because Cowboys, they have a great D line.
Yeah.
And I don't trust the Chargers O-line.
Yeah, right now.
So I have the Cowboys winning this game.
I just by going off our picks from the Saturday games, Cowboys are already eliminated.
I know.
So, but they can still play spoiler with the Chargers and make it a little bit more difficult for the Chargers to get in the playoffs. Give me Chargers though.
Chargers. All right, next up we got a game. Neither team has any playoff implications, so they're both eliminated. Vikings versus the Giants. I have the Vikings winning this game. I think J.D. McCarthy he's starting to find his stride, but I think the thing is, from what I've seen the stats, he's found his number one guy, and I don't know if it's Addison or Naylor, but because he's targeting them.
I think it's Naylor.
Yeah, because it seems like he's found his number one receiver, and it's not Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
So once he can find that connection with Justin Jefferson, they might. But I think J.D. McCarthy he's looked good these past 2-3 games. So I think
the Vikings too. Jackson Dart's too reckless right now.
Yeah.
I think he every game he's getting going into medical tent.
Yeah.
He's missing a lot of weapons. So I'll go Vikings also.
So this next game, Quinn Ewers makes his NFL debut against the Dolphins against the Cincinnati Bengals. I have the Bengals winning this game.
Yeah, I think
I think
Joe Burrow
comes out and has a better game.
Yeah.
Like I said last week, any NFL team who put him out there on the field today would have lost. So and they're already eliminated. So I think they're gonna play more freely.
Yep.
So they're just gonna.
Yeah, I'll take the Bengals on that one too.
Next game, the Buccaneers at the Panthers. From what I saw, the Panthers need to win both games. I think if Buccaneers win one, but Buccaneers need to win. I'm trying to think how it went. So Buccaneers win one of the two matches between them and the Panthers. It will come down to that Week 17 game, which Bucks play the Dolphins. Bucks beat the Panthers once and beat the Dolphins. They go in. Panthers, I think, need to win both games. So I think Panthers have a tougher road.
Neither of them want to win the division.
But I do have the Panthers winning this game because it's a home game. Bryce Young seems to play better at home.
Give me Baker in the Bucks. He got his full slate of weapons. Mike Evans was a freak unleashed. Like I don't know what the hell happened that. Like yeah, we won that game, but he just he was playing like a man possessed.
And he was pissed after that game. Right?
Yeah. So like
2020, how the fuck?
Like yeah, he a lot of times they was able to get him matched up against Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
But even when he went against AJ Terrell, he destroyed AJ.
AJ Terrell had a rough game.
Yeah, he did. So, but I think, like I said, Bucks are getting healthier. They got their full slew of offensive weapons. So,
yeah,
I trust Baker Mayfield more than I trust Bryce Young.
Another thing, well, I think, but another not for the Panthers because you got the first game Panthers blew us out.
Yeah.
And the second game they beat us in overtime. But they're 2-0 against us.
Yeah.
Bucks.
They should be 2-0 against us.
They should be the Buccaneers could be 0-2 against us because of
yeah, Buccaneers could be 0-2 against us. I'm talking Panthers would have been 1-1, I think. No matter what. Like
right,
it should be 2. Michael Penix was having a career game.
Yeah.
Before he tore his ACL, so.
But yeah, I have Panthers winning this game. Next game, the number 1 draft pick might be on the lines. I don't know.
Right now, Giants have it.
Yeah. It's the Jets, it's the Saints, but that rookie quarterback of the Saints,
Tyler Shuck.
he's looked good these past couple games.
Past 2 games, yeah.
Yeah, so I went with the Saints. It's rookie versus rookie this week.
Yeah. Jets fired their defense coordinator, Steve Wilkes, after that last game against the Jaguars. Tyler Shuck has been looking decent. He's been looking pretty good for the Saints. Can they tie? Nah, give me the Saints.
I don't know, like for some reason he just reminds me of like a young Drew Brees for some reason.
Don't say that.
I don't want to. But next game, Shador and the Browns versus Superman and Josh Allen. It's the Browns. Oh, well, Miles Garrett could break the record.
Yeah.
Does he break the record against Superman? Does Bane break the record against Superman? I know Bane's Batman villain.
I think Miles Garrett will still
break the record,
but Bills will win this game.
Oh, Bills clinch a playoff spot if they win in either a Texans or Colts loss. A lot of the AFC teams have that scenario. You went Bills.
Yeah.
Next up, Chiefs Titans. First game I found Mahomes.
Who do you pick?
I think Chiefs.
No, I'm talking about for Bills.
I think Superman.
Alright.
Well, you were just staring at me like, do I have my hood?
No, I was looking at your list.
Well, for this game, I got Chiefs beating Titans.
Yeah.
God Minshew mania.
Yeah.
But I can see it being a close game.
Yeah. Give me the Chiefs. Titans just. Oh my God. I don't even want to. Like, they just.
I forget the team sometimes.
Yeah.
Just honestly.
Cam Ward, like, he's had his moments, but then he's also had his rookie moments.
Which is.
It's suspected.
But, well, I feel like we saw what Jaden Daniels did last year as a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
So our expectations have changed a little bit, but
Jaden Daniels had a little bit better
team. Yeah.
Team, yeah. Some better weapons.
So, and then the Jaguars versus the Broncos. This Jaguars clinch a spot with a win and either a Texans loss or a Colts loss. And the Broncos can clinch the division with a win plus a Charger loss, and can clinch the 1 seed with a win, a Chargers, Patriots, and Bills loss. I have the Broncos winning this game.
Yeah, I got the Broncos winning this one too. I think it's going to be a close game.
Yeah.
Just kind of seems like that's all Broncos games this year. There's been close games.
Yeah.
They just find ways to win at the end.
True. And then 2 teams got eliminated. The battle of the red boards. Falcons at Arizona. I have Falcons winning that game.
Yeah, I got Falcons winning that. I think like the past 4 or 5 games, Cardinals are averaging loss. Their average loss has been 20 points.
Also, so this game's going overtime.
Yeah. I think it's going to be how do you say it? I think Falcons are going to win this. I think this game is going to give, if Kirk Cousins performs well, it's going to show teams that, hey, I'm still capable of being a starter. Like, you can't go by what he did last week against the Bucs because he's kind of owned the Bucs since he's came to Atlanta. So,
the last time we played a bad team, we got beat by the Jets. So.
yeah, I know.
And I also thought that
We play down the competition.
I think the Cardinals are 2-7 in 1 possession games this year. So they're better than what the record expects, but
I mean, well, you could say that about the Falcons too. We're better than what our record shows. I'm not.
I mean, getting blown out by the Panthers doesn't help. Getting blown out by the Dolphins doesn't help. One-eyed Tua.
No, I know. I'm just saying, there's been a lot of close games that we've lost.
Plus, with the Tua getting benched doesn't help all case.
Yeah.
But so then we got the Texans versus the Raiders.
Texans.
I have Texans winning this game. Raiders, I don't know what the hell they're doing this year. And then we got Steelers, Lions.
Lions have more to play for in this game.
Yes.
Give me the Lions.
I have Lions winning this game too.
Steelers could lose the next 2 games.
As long as they beat Raiders week 18.
Yeah.
So
the game matters, but it's also like the game doesn't matter a whole lot.
Sunday Night Football, Patriots, Ravens. Patriots can clinch the playoff spot if either a win, or a Texans loss, or Colts loss.
You know what? Give me the Ravens on this one.
I pick Patriots. And then Monday night, 49ers at Indianapolis Monday night against the Colts.
And Rivers.
And the 49ers can clinch a spot with a win or a Lions loss. I have 49ers winning this game.
Yeah, so do I. Colts, Phillip Rivers, he'll have a little rust knocked off of him from this last week, but his stats didn't look great, but he was able to keep him in the game against a very good Seahawks.
A very good defense, yeah.
So.
Yes, that's it. Well, that's it. But last week, you beat me in picks. You went 10-6. I went 9-7. So,
I told you Steelers was going to beat the Dolphins.
I believed it.
We were tied going into that Monday night game. He chose the Dolphins. I chose the Steelers.
I believed.
I know.
I believed in the Bengals. I believed in the Chiefs. I believed in the Giants.
Well, I think we both believed in the Chiefs, but
I believed in the Panthers.
I chose the Bucs to beat the Falcons.
Yeah, you get that one. I believed in the Cowboys, and I believed in the Dolphins, and none of them worked. So
next, we're going to kind of just go over the playoff, not go over the playoff picture, but the teams that are still able to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
And we're going to decide whether we think they're Super Bowl contenders or pretenders. We'll just kind of start off with teams that are in the hunt. With the Colts and Ravens, they're let's go with Ravens. They're currently the 9th seed in the AFC, set at 7-7.
I have Ravens missing the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't think they make it. I think the Steelers win the division.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say they're pretenders on this one. Colts.
I have them missing the playoffs.
All right. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. Now, if Daniel Jones wouldn't have got injured,
Maybe, yeah.
I think they would have made the playoffs. I still think they would have been pretenders.
Yeah.
I don't think they would have been contenders for the Super Bowl. All right. Cowboys.
I have them missing the playoffs.
So do I. They're pretenders. They just started off the season way too horrible to even have a fight. They have a chance, but it's
Slim chance.
they need Eagles to lose 3 games.
Yeah.
Panthers.
I have Panthers missing the playoffs.
I
have the Buccaneers winning the division.
Yep. But they're pretenders. Yep. Lions. I can see the Lions making the playoffs.
I have them making the playoffs, but not a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah. So pretenders. So pretty much all the teams that are in the hunt, we don't think they're capable of winning the Super Bowl this year. All right, let's go with 7th seed. Texans.
Texans, I had in the playoffs, but not Super Bowl contenders.
I have them as contenders.
You do?
Yes. The CJ Stroud is kind of finding his stride and with offense. Their defense, nobody wants to play their defense.
That is true.
I mean, they got the number 1 defense in the league. It's very you got to be able to score points against them for them to be able to beat them. So I do think Texans are contenders to win be in the Super Bowl.
My thing was I tried to hold it to only 4 or 5 contenders.
Yeah.
And they barely missed the mark. Packers, I have making the playoffs, but not Super Bowl contenders. Especially with Mike Parsons going down.
I think if Parsons wouldn't have got injured, they would have been
contenders. They would have been
contenders.
in my contenders club, but
Bills. Contenders.
Yeah, Superman. They're one of my 5 teams in the contenders. So, because they are 5th place of contenders, but
especially with Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes being out of the playoffs, Josh Allen's kryptonite.
Yes.
Lamar's not in the playoffs.
Joe's not going to be
Might not be in the playoffs. So this is probably his best opportunity to get a Super Bowl win. So I think the Bills are contenders.
Yeah.
6th seed currently right now 49ers.
I have
contenders.
I have them in the playoffs, but not contenders.
I have them as pretenders. All right. Chargers.
I had in the playoffs, but not Super Bowl contenders.
Nope, their offensive line. They got a good defense. They got Justin Herbert, but they aren't their offensive line. Like you said earlier, their offensive line's too beat up. So they're pretenders for me. Seahawks.
Contenders.
I'm gonna say pretenders.
My opinion, Seahawks have can you talk about defense?
Yeah.
Seattle, number 2 defense in the and they have a better offense than the Texans, in my opinion.
I don't trust Sam Darnold.
I don't trust CJ Stroud.
Yeah, hey.
Because CJ Stroud hasn't won a playoff game.
I know that. I understand that. But what I'm talking about, with Sam Darnold is, he looked great at the beginning of the season. He proved me wrong. I didn't even think Seahawks was going to be this good. But he's starting to show signs of those last 2 games with the Vikings last year, these past couple weeks.
Well, we have seen a Seahawks defense carry a
team
above average quarterback. Plus, they have an offensive player of the year candidate in JSN.
Yeah.
So I'm liking their chances.
Everything for the Seahawks, I think, how you say? I like everything about the Seahawks. I just don't trust Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I say they're pretenders. I don't think they're contenders.
Yeah, like I like the Titans' defense. I just don't trust the offense enough.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's pretty much the same here.
Yeah.
Other than you don't trust the offense, I don't trust the quarterback. Like, Steelers.
Steelers, I have making the playoffs, but
that's
because they
every
have
year.
to.
That's every year they make the playoffs.
I have to make the playoffs because they have to. Someone has to go up to the AFC North.
Buccaneers, pretenders.
Same thing with Steelers. I had to make it the playoffs, but it's because the NFC South team has to be in it.
Jaguars.
Jaguars, I have the first team out of the Contenders Club.
Yeah,
so I have a playoff team, but not Contenders.
Yeah. Eagles.
I'm looking at the list. I'm realizing how many AFC teams I have close to the Super Bowl contenders than NFC teams. But Eagles, I have a playoff team, but I'm not trusting them.
They've been way too inconsistent this year.
Patriots, I have Super Bowl contenders.
Yes, Super Bowl.
My opinion, they are, the second favorites. Though my pick to make it out of the AFC.
So far, I have 3 AFC contenders, no NFC contenders.
Well, on my list, I have 3 AFC contenders and 2 NFC contenders.
So you, I probably already know who they are, but Patriots. I just said Patriots, which I think they're contenders. Bears.
I'm gonna let you go first. Because I have my answer.
I'm going to say pretenders. Just for the simple fact that they rely too much on turning the ball over. And when you get into the playoffs, I don't think you're going to be able to win games relying on that.
So I was looking at the schedule, and they did not have a favorable schedule. So I have them missing the playoffs.
You have the Bears missing.
I have the Bears missing the playoffs.
So you got them as pretenders too. Like I said, I just think Caleb Williams, he's gotten better from last year, and again this season, he's still not where he needs to be.
Yeah,
they're deep. Like I said, they got a good defense, but they rely way too much on turnovers.
I liked them until I saw those schedule the last 3 games. They got Packers, then they got the 49ers, which and then week 18 they play the Lions. So it's not fake.
It's not a favorable schedule.
That's one of the reasons why I like the Lions, is because they have a favorable schedule going down. My thing was, I was confident the Lions could make playoffs. It was Packers Bears. I was flip flopping my head. I had to get up, walk around for a little bit, think about it.
I think that Packers losing Parsons changes a whole lot. Like I said, they would be a Super Bowl contender if it wouldn't been for that. Yeah, in my opinion. All right.
Well, I had Super Bowl contenders, but one player doesn't make defense. Yeah. So that's why I just moved them down to make it. I had to make the playoffs.
But you're not.
But I'm not
sold
on them. So
yeah. And then Broncos.
I have them Super Bowl contenders.
Yes.
Because in playoffs you're gonna have close games, and they have found a way to win those close games this year.
And right now the road goes through Denver.
Yes, which the altitude.
Yeah.
It's so.
Rams contenders.
I have Rams on my Super Bowl favorites one.
Well, obviously they're the only team I think in the NFC that could win this.
Yeah, on my contenders I have in this order, because I think we're going to. I have Rams at 1, Patriots at 2. I have Denver at 3 because you got close games. Then I got Seattle at 4, and then Buffalo at 5.
So like I said, Texans, Bills, Patriots, Broncos. I can see any of those 4 going.
Yeah.
I definitely can see the Rams making it. Eagles, they're too inconsistent, but they've also shown that they can get hot, and so it's kind of like they're like that, like they're in between for me. And like I said, Seahawks would be, but I don't fully trust Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
So, there are contenders and pretenders for the playoff Super Bowl chances.
Don't yell at me, Bears fans.
Yeah, I just like I said, this is our opinion. We could be completely wrong.
I mean, the Cowboys can be playoffs now.
Yeah. I mean, I had the Falcons going 11-5 or 10-4 or something. I had them 12 and.
I don't have my notebook on me that I have it on. But I mean, I had the Colts 1-16.
Yeah.
I mean,
you had the Jets in the playoff at the beginning of the season.
I don't want to get that far.
All right. All right.
I trust Aaron Glenn.
You trusted Justin Fields.
I did.
All right. But last thing we're going to talk about is college football playoffs. We're going to go ahead and go through our entire bracket, which pretty much makes our picks for this weekend's first round games. Starting off Friday night, it's Alabama traveling to Oklahoma to face the Sooners. 8 p.m. tomorrow night. Alabama won the game earlier in the season.
No, Oklahoma did.
Oklahoma did? Yeah, Oklahoma did win that one. It was kind of a gritty game. Truthfully, I could see this game going either way.
I got Oklahoma winning because I don't trust Alabama. In my opinion, they shouldn't have been in it in the first place.
They got their ass whooped against Georgia in the SEC championship.
So I got Oklahoma winning this.
All right.
So I don't trust.
Next game.
You didn't even say your pick.
I said Alabama.
You didn't? You said that's my pick. You said Alabama got their ass kicked in.
I got Alabama winning this one. Just for the simple fact that I chose Alabama because they lost the first game against Oklahoma. But yeah, I got Alabama winning this one. Let's see. The next game is Saturday, 12 p.m. noon Eastern time. It's Miami traveling to Texas A&M. I got Miami winning this one.
I got Texas A&M winning this game.
I think it's another game that's going to be close. This game. It was kind of like, can Miami win that big game, or will they fall apart in that big game?
Yeah.
And then Texas A&M, like if you really look at it, they kind of had an easy schedule through the regular season. Like they really didn't play this. They didn't play the best teams in the SEC.
But I mean, they still have a great defense.
Yeah.
So, and Marcel Reed is playing good. So, I like Texas A&M. I feel like since they lost to Texas, everyone is
doubting
them and stuff. So, but I'm still.
But now, I mean, like, the thing is, that was a rivalry game.
So I'm going with Texas A&M.
That game could go either way. The next one is Saturday, 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. Ole Miss. Tulane traveling to Ole Miss to face them. I got Ole Miss winning this one. Ole Miss and Tulane played each other earlier in the season. Ole Miss beat them by 5 touchdowns, 5 scores. I don't think it's going to be that big of a difference.
Yeah, I think Ole Miss will win a close game.
I don't think it's going to be a close game, but it's not going to be the same type of game that they had earlier in the year.
My only thing is, we don't know how this Ole Miss team's going to look without Lane Kiffin. So
Yeah.
that's my whole thing.
If Tulane wins that game, I think they're going to be looking for a new coach already. I don't think they're going to give Al Golden after they're going to be like, you know what, we're changing our mind. And then the last game of this, the first round, it's at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday. It's James Madison traveling to Oregon and Eugene. What?
I don't know. I'll let you go first.
I got Oregon winning this one. Like I said, we're going to be traveling up to Eugene, smoking on some New Green. Shout out to Pat McAfee and his song Dookie. But I got Oregon winning that one.
Alright, let me paint you the picture, okay? It's the final game of the first round in Eugene at 7:30, prime time game. If we go on my predictions, there's been no upsets all week. I think James Madison gets the ball with like a minute left. I think they drive down, score a touchdown at the end of the game to cut the lead to 56. I have Oregon winning this game.
Yeah. All right. So that's our first round. That's our picks for the first round.
You thought it was going to be Madison, didn't you?
No, I kind of figured you was going to go pull something like that, but let's see. Then moving on to
8. Also, my first game is the Ohio State game. That's similar. 31st.
Yeah. All right. It would be for me. It's Miami versus Ohio State. I got Ohio State winning that one.
For me, it's Ohio State versus Texas A&M, and I got Ohio State winning that game too.
All right. Then we'll go.
It'll be Oregon.
Oregon, Texas Tech. Give me Oregon on this one.
I've said all year Texas Tech is probably top 3 team in the nation right now. So I have Texas Tech winning this game.
Yeah.
Beating Oregon. So
I think the reason I'm going with Oregon, I don't think it's going to be a repeat of last year, where all 4 first round teams got the bye. Lost. They got the bye, lost. I do think there's going to be 1 or 2 teams that happens to.
Well, I mean, there's no Arizona State. There's no people like you do this time getting bye. So
I just think. I think it's going to be a really good game. I think it's going to be a high scoring game. But I got Oregon taking this one.
Next, for me, it's Indiana versus Oklahoma, and I said Indiana winning.
Mine's Indiana versus Alabama. I got Indiana winning this one too. And then it would be the last game of round 2. Well, the quarterfinals. Mine's Ole Miss. Well, we both got Ole Miss versus Georgia. I got Georgia winning this one. They beat them earlier in the season. So
let me paint the picture for you. There was no picture to be painted because Georgia is just going to beat them.
Yeah. All right, and then you go to the semifinals, which would be January 8th.
So Georgia, Ohio State.
Georgia, Ohio State is January 8th at 7:30 p.m. I got Georgia beating Ohio State.
Let me paint you a picture. No, I'm just kidding. Give me Georgia.
You got Georgia? In my opinion, I think Georgia is the best team remaining in the playoffs.
I think whoever wins this game is winning the championship. That's my opinion.
Yeah. That kind of tells you who you got winning the championship.
Well, because I made another bracket like this, but I had Ohio State winning this game. in the Ohio State winning championship, but I have Georgia winning this one.
All right.
In my official bracket.
And then for January 9th, 7:30 p.m., the other semifinal game, mine is Oregon versus Indiana. I got Oregon pulling the upset, getting their revenge from that early season loss.
Yeah.
Indiana's Cinderella story comes to an end. That it's pretty much your 1 and 2 quarterback prospects going into the draft with Mendoza and Dante Moore. So,
But like I said, mine's Indiana versus Texas Tech. I think it's gonna be a low scoring game. I have Indiana winning 10-7.
So you got Indiana,
I
Georgia.
got Indiana, Georgia.
I got Oregon, Georgia. Total points 45, so I think it's going to be 24-21, Georgia.
Let me make you the official. Because it's going to be in Miami, Florida. The weather's great there. Hopefully, Carson Beck's in attendance, watching his old team in the championship, something he couldn't do.
Make it to
Take the championship game. All I gotta say is the dog's gonna make Carson Beck regret leaving for he woke up with not even that long later. So I got Georgia beating Indiana in the title game. So
what score do you think? What do you think the score is going to be?
35-17 Georgia.
That's actually kind of a high scoring game for two good defenses. But I can see it. I mean, I thought Georgia Alabama was going to be closer to the SEC championship game, but Georgia fucking dog walked them.
Georgia said.
But
Awesome, you did the dog walk them. The dog.
yeah.
The dog walked the elephant.
Yeah.
Like I said, Georgia was going to win that game the entire time.
But yeah, okay. But other than that, that's going to be it for episode 19 of B&D Talking Sports podcast. Like I said, follow us on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, let us know how we did. Something you would like to see us talk about in future episodes. Follow us on TikTok, X, and Facebook, all at B&D Talking Sports. Other than that, we're going to get out of here for this week. We'll see you guys again next week. Peace out.